Origins of musical works.
Please do not confuse with oranges. The purpose of a musical work is also referred to as origin. Both terms are somewhat misleading, so let's get just a bit more technical straight away. In 2019 specification, CSAC divided musical work purposes into commercial, film, general, library, multimedia, radio, television, theater, and video. The idea behind including this metadata is to help with identification and also to support complex royalty distribution rules. It is the intention of the work origin record to hold the data about the original purpose. We must acknowledge that many works written for film became hits and stayed evergreen, although very few people remember the film they were originally performed in. On the other hand, many commercial hits, that would be general purpose, were used in film. Many movies inherited the title from the main theme. Different societies handle such cases very differently. We try to stay society agnostic whenever possible, so we will not go into details today. We will only look into the two most common origins from typical music creator perspective, general and library. General purpose is often referred to as commercial music. The fact that the specified formal name for music for commercials is commercial just adds to the confusion, so we will use the term general. Basically, this is the default. It is the music written to be performed live, aired on radio, sold as singles or on albums, downloaded, streamed, etc. It is most of the music we hear and love. In practice, this origin is never specified in metadata. The fastest growing group is really library music. Please note that library music is also referred to as production music, although the terms are, strictly speaking, not synonyms. Most of library music is being written and recorded without any specific goal in mind, and then offered to the public to be used in various audio or audiovisual productions. They often are recorded in several different versions, for example with and without drums, vocal and instrumental only. That means that one work has several recordings and a registration should match that, although it is quite common, and completely wrong, to register each recorded version as a different musical work. As it is quite common for a single author to create hundreds of works, each with several recordings, every year, managing metadata is a tedious work, and a good tool can simplify and shorten the process. Most notably, a tool that takes into account that most of the data is repeating and mostly the only difference is in the title and a couple of identifiers. Before we enter 4 works with 5 recordings each into Matiar's free and open source Django music publisher, in under 3 minutes, I would like you to subscribe and click on the bell icon, so you would be notified about our new videos. We would also appreciate if you like and share this video, it helps us a lot. As the rest of this video will be entirely about entering the metadata into DMP, feel free to skip to the next one. We will start by adding a new work. We click on Add Work, title is Cartoon 1. We need to create a library release, so we just click on the plus sign, select our library and enter the CD identifier. In some societies there are special rules about it, in most, one can just enter Internet. Save. We will select Carmen Cartoon as our writer. She is a composer, there is no lyrics in these works, she has 100% relative share and is controlled. Remember, in the last video, we entered the general original agreement, so we can leave the rest of the fields empty, even for registrations in societies that require society-assigned agreement numbers. Okay, let us add recordings. In the first one, we just add the performer, Carmen Cartoon. This is the main version. We do the same for the next recording, but here we will add a suffix bed. This version only has the underlying layers, more suited for background in commercials. We scroll down and press on Save. Our new work has 2 recordings, but let us add 3 more. We open our work, scroll down and add another recording. This time we enter no synth. Check the suffix checkbox. You can see in the previous recording the complete recording title Cartoon 1 bed. We select the performing artist. We will enter 2 more recordings, each time selecting the performing artist. It is always the same one here, but it could be different ones. Remember, the last time we pressed on Save, the work was saved and we were taken to the list of works. DMP offers a faster option, save and continue editing. We are done. but we will use this option. The magic starts. As you can see in the recordings, the full recording titles are now shown. Let's presume that Carmen created 4 works, each with these 5 versions. So, we just replace the title. Let's call this one Cartoon 2. We press on Save as New. We will repeat this process for Cartoon 3. We enter the title, scroll all the way down and press on Save as New again. As you can see, each time a new work is created and suffixes make sure that recording titles change accordingly. We will repeat this process once more for Cartoon 4, using each work as a template for the next one. Although this is the last one, we still must press on Save as New button. To get back to the list of works, we press on Musical Works breadcrumb. We will now press on Music Pub Cartoons Library filter, so we only get our 4 works with 5 recordings each. We select them and choose Create CWR Action and press on Go. Let us choose CWR 3.0 registration and press on Save and continue editing. And then view the file. As you can see, each work transaction, starting with WRK record, marked green, has 17 records, 2 for the original publisher, marked red, 3 for the writer, marked blue, and so on, with the last one being ORN, our work origin record. And this repeats for each of the 4 work registrations. This CWR file has 72 rows in total, including file and group headers and trailers. And we entered the data and created this registration in under 3 minutes, with a lot of explaining as we went along. It does not get any simpler than that, or does it? If you have any ideas how to make it even simpler and faster, please leave your idea in a comment below. We have created 4 CWR files in the last 4 shows, without properly explaining the benefits of batch registrations, or even the need to register in the first place. That happens in the next episode. Please share our content with people interested in practical aspects of music publishing. Subscribe and hit the bell, so you don't miss our new videos. And support creation of our content by liking it. Content about music metadata basics. Music publishing. Open source software for music metadata management. And, sometimes, commercial software. Thank you. Bye.